Have a bit of that. Back with Joy again. So since last time, the big thing has been that it's now been 5 weeks since chemo, and four yesterday, was it? Okay. So. And the decision's been made not to do any more chemo. So the first round was a really hefty dose and it totally flattened her.
It was the stuff that went into my marrow.
So a day later, they do the injection of the stuff that releases the white blood cells from the bone marrow. And it was just so nasty that...
It was nasty over something like 7 to 5 days, not for 24 hours. By the time you got about 5 or 6 osteopenadol into you, it was...
So you've had to be taking heaps of pain, because it was bone pain?
Mm.
Yeah, okay. And the bone pain is still there or it's gone?
Well, as far as I know, the bone pain that is still there is all from my bursitis.
Right.
And probably because I had bursitis already is why I got such a worse dose of it than other people who had it.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Or else I'm bigger soup than Michelle Beattie and the little Shield girl, Carly Shield.
So what we're going to do is...
you don't need these on.
We'll just go in and recheck the immune system, make sure the immune system's doing okay. We'll check energetically for cancer tissue to make sure the body has got a program to deal with it. We'll also check the coronavirus since, you know, it's out there at the moment. Now, I assume you haven't come into contact with anyone at the moment who's been overseas, so...
No, because Carla's cancelled hers and they won't let Jimmy back into the country. I don't think I'll have.
Yeah. Okay. Hold.
Oh, yeah, Linda and Mark Jackson, but they got in before, they came back before it was all of this rubbish.
Hold. Oh. Okay.
No, I'm not on kiss or cuddly terms with them either.
Cancer and cancer propensity. And hold. Hold, 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 hold. Saying it's okay, but because the warrior's there, just going to check organs or organ energy in relation to cancer propensity.
What's the warrior? Oh, warrior.
Personality-wise?
Did you say worry or warrior?
Oh, warrior, as in worry, yes.
Right, okay.
She's got it on her brain because in the local paper they did a article saying Joy Warrior Woman, but warrior. Bit of a local celebrity for 40 years.
I like how you sprinkle the holy water on me.
Oh, well, I'm trying not to touch that catheter. And hold. 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 Back. Relax your hand. Hold back. Okay. Hold back. Relax your hand. Right. So
I told you that since I had the operation from there to there,
yep,
and the armpit has been pretty well sore since the 19th of December. I think it's muscular. I have no reason. And I think it's all of the muscles between the... I obviously got pissed off about having all this operation on my right bosom.
Yeah.
I imagine...
Yeah, it would mess with all the circulation in the area. And the immune system will be up in arms and doing as much as it can, but then if the detox pathways get jammed, it all gets blocked.
And in the very middle of my armpit, you wouldn't want to shove your finger in there or I might faint from the pain.
And again, hold back. So interestingly, and no surprise, is that in relation to cancer potential, if your adrenals keep overworking, so if you're overly stressed, it will mess with your thyroid and that will slow down your immune system.
Well, I don't know if I'm overly stressed about having cancer, I think I'm more overly stressed about the treatment.
Yeah. It's the same thing, warrior woman. Because kidney energy is now showing up, and kidney is about fear and anxiety.
Energy is good or bad energy?
As in the energy is blocked in kidney energy.
Right.
Hold up for me. Hold up for me. And hold up. And hold up. Yeah, no.
You have got bursitis bad in your hip as well.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
It unlocked on both sides. And the bursitis has been pretty much since diagnosis as well, hasn't it?
Oh, it was before that. But I think that I might just get game and ask Michael to.
Do another injection.
Yes,
Did the other one do anything?
I don't think so. But from what I'd heard, that it was usually good or bad, whereas Michael seemed to think that sometimes people would
Hold
have
up. Hold.
3 injections before
Hold.
anything worked.
Yeah, right.
And the first injection was something he did, whereas he said, obviously it was something that he doesn't normally do. Jimmy usually sends him to a
Ultrasound.
or something.
Okay, let me ask in relation to any and all strains of the coronavirus. Hold. Hold. Because the common cold, for 10 to 15% of them are the regular coronavirus. And hold. Hold. I'll just double check fear of the coronavirus.
I haven't been frightened of that.
Hold.
Maybe I should have been, but I haven't been.
Nah.
I haven't been even worried about running out of toilet paper or pasta or rice. I keep laughing about it, which probably means I'm a dick, but anyway. A dick is a cross between a dickhead and a jerk, I suppose.
So, okay, and now in relation to any and all residual chemotherapy in the system.
But chemotherapy actually did something. You know, I had a bad cough for about a year.
Hold.
Because I had it before the last Women's Day breakfast, and chemotherapy got rid of it.
Really?
Well, I had chemotherapy and haven't had it anymore.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
I think it's funny too. That wasn't what it was supposed to get rid of, but anyway. I reckon you've got to look for the positives. You've got to look for the positive things, and that was the positive chemo.
Absolutely. In relation to any and all side effects associated with genetic damage from the chemo. And hold.
What's genetic damage?
Well,
I can't have kids anymore.
most of our diseases, they suspect about, I don't know, anywhere from 90 to 99% of the disease state is due to toxicity in the body. So toxins, environmental toxins and things activate the dodgy genes. So you've got breast cancer in the family, you still have to activate the dodgy genes to get breast cancer.
Ah. Yes, and I often wonder how far, I'd love to know how fast it grew,
Yeah.
to know what set it off. There's enough things to have set it off in the previous 2 years before, between one mammogram and the next.
Yeah. Let me check this little hip. Actually, let me check the shoulder first. Hold and pushing towards your toes. Pretty good. Hold and pushing towards your head, pushing towards your left, pulling towards me. Checking the shoulder girdle. No, that's good.
the bits that are hurting. Now if you do this,
Yeah.
I might have been lying on a pillow.
Yeah.
Down here was hurting.
Yeah.
But when I first got operated on, it was this side that was
Right.
sore. But if you dig, and don't please,
Yeah, no, I won't.
right in the middle of the armpit is so sore,
Yeah.
you would probably cry.
Mhm.
I was trying to do something
Hold
because
down, don't let me lift up.
I seem to have
Hold
poor
up, don't
movement.
let me pull down. Deltoid. Hold back, don't let me pull towards your toes. Deltoid specifically.
Is that something that would be sore on the outside there?
Mm-hmm. Relates to the lung meridian, interestingly, since your cough disappeared.
Oh, and my cough went in my arm. Excellent. So when my arm starts coughing, I'll be surprised. I like your shirt.
Thank you.
Bird of paradise, that was what I meant to say, but
Mm.
that didn't come out, so I had to say shirt.
I tried to get Teddy to smell one yesterday, wouldn't have a bar of it.
What's smelling them on you?
No.
Real
I was
ones?
out and about, yeah.
They're probably too big.
Hold up. Hold down. Hold up. So it's only on the right?
Well, it was much more prevalent last night when I was at the gym,
Okay.
when we were doing all our exercises on our back.
So I'll check your pec minors, but don't let me hurt you. So I'm just going to stretch it. And hold up. Okay.
Much to my surprise last night, I could actually, in how much this hip hurts, but when we were doing some weird
hold.
exercise, I could actually hold my foot with my hand on the other side. Maybe it was lying on my tummy or something, but anyway, I could.
Bit of pain in there.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to have that for breakfast every day. But I'm also having trouble doing those little Bowen techniques to stop
yeah.
because sometimes I aren't very good at it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure where the bits are that'll hurt,
Yeah.
and the bits don't.
Yeah, right. They're not consistent.
That's probably about right. They're also all of a sudden, which worries Doug, but all of a sudden, either side of me, all of a sudden will get stabbing pains where the injury was on either side. And they're enough to make you and yell, make noise, but they're not, by the time you finish saying, oh, they're finished.
So there could be scar tissue. So where the scar tissue meets the regular tissue potentially.
So I don't know what it would be, but obviously I've had 2 operations on this side.
Yeah.
And this was inserted, and there really doesn't appear to be much scar tissue at all, so I presume that the little thing must have been sort of pushed into your body and then blown up.